Now, for our final story tonight, I haven't been on one of these things, well, since I rode Nemesis in just my boxer shorts. It was for comic relief, you understand. But since then, I've heard of a group of Midlanders who travel far and wide for the biggest, fastest, scariest ride in town. Fasten your seatbelts for a year in the life of the European Roller Coaster Club.
Get those engines ready. Go!
These three guys look ordinary enough. Stuart's a retired teacher. Adrian's an auditor, and the youngest, James, is a student. Three regular chaps from the Midlands who've got one thing in common. Along with their mates in the European Coaster Club, they travel the world in search of the fastest, tallest and most exciting theme park rides on Earth.
It's the adrenaline rush. You're way up in the air and then all of a sudden you see that, well, almost vertical drop, and that's it, straight down.
Tall, fast, wet, absolutely drenched.
It isn't reality at all, and it's just a way of just escaping the rat race, really.
Yeah, we like that.
Since the club started 10 years ago, nearly 2,000 people have joined. So our members from the Midlands soon discover they're not the only ones crazy about coasters.
Oh, our members. What can I say about our members? One thing I will say, there is no typical member. They're every age, male, female, every occupation you can name.
It's a huge club now, full of people with like-minded interests who all meet together on regular intervals, have a great time at parks, and you can all share your hobby.
For many years, Stuart was a secret thrill seeker. However, once retired, he decided to come out of the coaster closet and join the rest of the club.
I got into coaster riding, well, initially, in my teens. Then I began to travel. But since I've joined the roller coaster clubs, I've virtually travelled the world.
It can be an expensive hobby, but we don't tend to think about that. We just concentrate on having a good time and worry about the bills later.
Indeed, Adrian and the club have a jet-set reputation. Their latest adventure is a 24-hour trip to Sweden to celebrate the launch of Scandinavia's newest coaster.
We know that the Canaan, which we're coming to ride today, is an intimate launch ride. I believe it's the first in the world which has got inversions where you go upside down. I was actually quite a late starter. It was probably my late teens before I actually started getting interested in roller coasters. You can just forget chain lifts. Launch is the new thing. It's the new way to go. Absolutely superb. When I was riding coasters in just this country, I was predominantly what they call a steely, which is people that are into still coasters. But as time progressed and I have been on more and more coasters, I am sort of moving over to becoming what's called a woodie, which are people who are predominantly into wooden coasters.
While VIP visits and press launches gives the members a short-term fix, this club has gained a reputation for its action-packed trips.
Oh, why do I do it?
A lot of people have day jobs where they sit in front of a computer or they sit in front of a desk, and just the idea of doing something to unrestrain yourself from that and just to go wild is very appealing.
This year, James and his mates from the Midlands are heading over to the Netherlands for 3 days of constant coasting.
That's what's really, really interesting. It's set in a forest, it's really beautiful, got a lot of really interesting rides, really well developed, beautiful theming, it's excellent.
We've got one of the biggest mega coasters in Europe, so it should be a good laugh.
Over this long weekend, the club will visit 4 parks and ride dozens of different roller coasters. However, the highlight of this trip is this massive steel structure.
This is Goliath at Wallaby World. It's one of the best rides in Europe. In about 10 seconds, all hell's about to break loose. Here we go. Oh my God!
Goliath, as its name suggests, is the all-conquering giant of European rides. This mega coaster has a mile-long track which gives the club members plenty of airtime. This literally means being lifted right out of your seat.
Brilliant, brilliant.
It's the end of a long season, and in traditional style, the club is taking over a theme park in South Wales. They always plan something special, and this year's no different. Coasting by night.
It's been an absolutely fantastic year. It's been the most adventurous year for trips. Here we are at Oakwood, and this is Megaphobia, perfectly timed. And we've had an absolutely fantastic time here. We've been to Japan, we've been to Italy, we've been to Austria, we've been to Hungary, we've been to Holland, we've been all over the UK. We've had the best year ever.
I mean, everybody says it. When they join the club, they can't believe there's 1,500 other people with exactly the same interests. Some people you only see once a year, and you probably only see them for a couple of days a year, but you talk to them as though you've seen them yesterday. It really is that sort of family atmosphere.
It's the adrenaline rush, the fun, the thrill, it's everything that a roller coaster stands for.
This is not a rehearsal. Life is not a rehearsal. This is it. So go for it.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm happy with that. 0 to 60 about 2.5 seconds. That was just amazing. Well, unfortunately, that's it for tonight. Remember, Inside Out is your programme, and we'd love to hear from you. So let us know about your stories at bbc.co.uk/insideout. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.